Yeah.
So what country do you think can be called the giant of Africa?
Well, if we're talking about political democracy, I won't go for my country. I'll say I'm inspired by the South African democracy because it seems the participation of the people is moreover increasing. And you find that they actually encourage, even the media is very, very independent. Even if it's a public media, you find that when they're giving opinions, they are more so not suppressed. You give it freely and openly, and if we all try and move in that direction, we'll find that we'll be progressing more. The youths will engage more, and even castigating certain things that we do within the public, we'll find that we're pulling in the resource together. So I'll say South Africa.
I would say Nigeria.
Okay.
Mm.
Why do you think Nigeria is still the giant of Africa? They have their troubles, political, economical. You still think they can be called the giant of Africa?
I think in terms of the market for business, it is the market and nothing beats Nigeria.
That's a difficult question because I don't think any of our nations, sadly, qualify. I don't know. So I will demarcate it for you. I think Nigeria, for instance, is impressive when it comes to their Not Too Young to Run campaign. I think that's an important it's an important example of how young people can be effective if they organize effectively. And then I think maybe economically, I don't know, hey, because my politics are very hard to separate. I want to say Morocco, but they just rejoined Africa and they're still oppressing Western Sahara. So I want to say South Africa, but their wealth is still very white-based. Maybe Egypt? No. I don't know.
It's a really great question. I'd say I was really impressed with the way in which Kenya is developing. I just recently observed their elections, and I was very impressed with the electoral process that they have in place. So in terms of the level of development as well that they have in Kenya. So I'd say I'd call Kenya the giant of Africa.
Well, I think when you look at in terms of elections and terms of everything, I think the only country that we can call in terms of everything, the process, without any rigging, without any election petitions, that will be Tanzania, where we are. Because I think they have that system in which there's everything is fairly, as you can say. I'm from Somalia, so I won't have a lot of knowledge based on elections because for the last 20 years we didn't have that. So in terms of progress, in terms of election, I think Tanzania has everything.
I think I would say that is relative. Okay, let me say this. I think when it comes to progress, that is relative, depending on what we are looking at. Let's say if it's their political process or their economic empowerment for their young people. I think all of that. Yes. Then I think that would be Ghana and South Africa, and I think Kenya is catching up. Yes.
What country do you think can be called the giant of Africa right now?
Thank you very much for that question. Opinionally, I think I wouldn't go for my country as well because I think we have a lot more to do. But basically, I'm impressed with the way Botswana is moving. I mean, from the social aspect life of it, the total population of it, the youths, the older ones, and just the governance system, the rule of law, the way it's been implemented. I think it's been done in a transferable manner, and I think the way the economy is growing, and from the state where they were, and from where they are now, and from where they're going in future, I think they deserve that position. But of course, the way they've handled people need basic things, at least they're able to sustain the citizens in terms of, they're able to give them, school, health and agriculture and all those kind of stuff. So apparently for now, I think it's one of those countries that deserve that position, and I think we can do better. And as a nation, from our country, where I come from, we can learn more from it. Thank you very much.
I don't think there's a contest. It still remains Nigeria.
Okay. So even with the troubles Nigeria is having right now, I still think they are the giant of Africa.
I think that the troubles are troubles on retreat, not in advance.